look, you've gotten worse, bro. So now what I want everyone to understand, this is what I want everyone to understand. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Arteta, and he's here to dominate the league for the next few years. Well done. There's a new sheriff in town, and it's Big Teta. Big Teta, the Arsenal, we're back. We are back. The Invincibles, they're nothing. They're nothing compared to what the next 5 years is going to be. Big Teta and the Arsenal have rolled into town, bro, on the chariot made of gold, bro, whipping up horses. We're going at 100 miles per hour. The Pep reign of terror is over. There is a new sheriff in town, and it is us. You're all pissed. I'm telling you now, you man are all pissed. All my ops are in hell. Aston Villa in hell.
No, I'm laughing, bro. Did you just say?
Hell. All my ops.
What did you?
All right, mate. Please.
What did
You're
you
the
make?
biggest back of Arsenal. What are you gonna say today?
I praise.
Are you gonna congratulate us for being top of the league? Because you do every day show about Arsenal, guys. Arsenal.
They can he can laugh as much as you want like a fraud. You can laugh. You
يا حبيبي let us have والله العظيم I know you know. يا عم I have seen you have football conversations. Stop with the monologues. خلينا have a conversation for real.
No.
Hamza, do you think Semenyo? Hamza.
And you've kept me here. 1 o'clock is 1:30. I've got work tomorrow. Scumbag.
Yeah, let's do super chats. Yeah, we spoke.
And you have said, and your whole show you have not said anything of a substance.
Because you're telling me shit.
2 hours you haven't said anything of a substance. We haven't gotten one sentence from you where we can actually discuss. Literally.
The only thing is that
Exactly.
I'm gonna win the league.
How can I try to answer?
Who scored his 28th goal for City this season.
See, BBC love me, man. They love me. They call me. Mwah! They know I'm making it, man. I'm gonna win the league. Mwah! Guys, mwah! See you at the terrace, guys. Hey, let me do a little dance. I'll see you at Ahwa. Hey, a little dance, bro. You see this? I used to play like this. We when Santos used to win the league. Hey, they give me a call, man.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Ahwa is back. The Premier League is back. Episode 269 in the building. Big up to Maul for the raid. Big up to everyone who's joined us. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay. Close the live chat. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. This is a very important stream. Of course, you guys know all the results outside Chelsea are now in. We know exactly what the results of the first game week is. All the links are in the description. Mahjoub is going to be our Chelsea rep this season. African King. His link is in the description. Go and subscribe. Paz, the creator, in the description. Huge fraud, but I'm a subscriber to his channel as well. Ahmed, channel in the description. Ahmed United TV. And Forest Fan TV, of course, who kicked off their season with a 1-0 loss at home to Leeds, but no one cares about Forest in it. So, big up to all of you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And there's only one place to start. I'm going to go, as always, to the team that lost. That's how we always do it on Ahwa. Ahmed, the Tigers mauled Man United. Talk to the people.
Can you all hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Don't worry.
Nah, because every time I join, it's echoing.
XD, Habibi, don't worry.
Yeah,
great, mate.
Yeah, it was a deserved win, innit? Hull were better in every aspect, on and off the ball. That was a shite performance from United. They fully deserved it, and we didn't really create anything, really. I mean, they scored from 2 set pieces. Both mistakes came from Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire. I mean, Maguire starting for Man United in 2026 is a travesty. Luke Shaw still being at the club is also a travesty because he was abysmal. Our attack posed nothing. Dogu was awful. And Buemo had a couple of shots here and there, but he wasn't good. Cunha was being shoehorned as a number 9 when that's not his position. Everyone knows my stance on Bruno. He was shit as per usual. He was doing I think he made 2 dummies, yeah, that led to Hull counter-attacks. You know, he thinks he's this intricate player, yeah, but he's not. He's a hoofball merchant who, when you low block him, what does he do? He plays deep, spams the ball. There was actually a moment where he could have gave it to Mazraoui, a simple ball to Maz. and then he just kept giving it away. So yeah, bro, like defensively we looked shit. Going forward we looked crap. I reckon, yeah, if Hull played for an extra 2 hours, we wouldn't have scored a goal. We wouldn't have scored a goal even if we played for an extra 2 in it. So the whole performance was shit, bro, generally speaking. People are going to be talking about Tielemans and Santos. One, it's their first game, and two, they're not the only pivot that didn't work out with Bruno in it. I've said it many a times. We've seen this guy with Neves and Vitinha, 2 back-to-back Champions League winners, and they were getting called mid. So yeah, bro, it's the first game in it, so it's a really shit performance, but it's only the first game in it, so that's my stance on the whole situation. Like,
why are you evaluating it like you just lost to Man City or Arsenal or something? That's what I don't understand. Why are you evaluating the game and talking like you just played Arsenal away or Man City at home and lost? I don't understand your stance here. You're talking like you haven't just played the team that was favourite to be relegated, not from the Premier League, but from the Championship last season. That's the team we're talking about. Okay, not an established Premier League team, not a mid-table Premier League team, not a Premier League team fighting for a title. This is a team that already are still favourites for relegation. These are points you have to bank. Whatever you think Man U are going to do this season, be it if you're deluded like some of your fan base thinking a title charge or Champions League spots or Europe.
I've never said title charge though.
I didn't say you did. I said whatever your stance is on what Man U you think can achieve this season, you have to take 6 points from Hull. So
yeah, which is why I said it was a shit.
Stop acting like you just lost to an established Premier League team, bro.
Acting like
you lost
what?
to a rugby team that has a kit that looks
Has
like
this guy
fucking
got
Bumblebee
something in
from
his ears or
Transformers,
something?
man.
Like,
No, you're assessing it so calmly.
I literally said it was a shit performance, yeah, and it was crap. Pretending, acting like it was.
Ahmed, though, part of what Wolfie is saying, the part that I agree with, is everything you're saying would be accurate if it's like, you know, Bournemouth, Brighton. The fact that it's Hull is the bad part. I'll be honest.
Well, that's what I said. It was a shit performance here, and they were better than us on and off the ball. It was embarrassing and it was awful. And I said most of our players didn't play well, and I've mentioned the players that were shit, and we didn't pose anything. I literally also said, yeah, if we played for an extra 2 hours, we wouldn't have scored. So the performance was diabolical. It's got nothing to do about City or Arsenal, because those games will be different, innit? Like,
I'm not
we tend
talking, this is your point you're not getting. You're calmly talking about fucking Hull as if you're talking about a team that's chilling in the Premier League that maybe 7 out of 10 you're expected to win. This should be 10 out of 10 you win this game, bro. And what you haven't mentioned is the manager. And all that crap.
Did I not mention his lineup? Did I not mention the lineup?
He got it wrong. You didn't talk about the manager, how he looks like a freaking wet flannel on the sideline.
Oh, you've been waiting to say that since last season, though, innit? So, like,
what?
I hear it. Listen, the manager, we can talk about the manager, innit? Yeah, I've mentioned it in that lineup here. Harry Maguire shouldn't have started. He got the whole lineup incorrect. I don't really base my assessment fully on pre-season and how it's going to turn out in the league yet. But from what I've seen, there were certain players that were actually performing in pre-season that didn't start in this game against Hull. Bearing in mind, right? The game. I wouldn't have started Bruno Fernandes in this game. I wouldn't have started Harry Maguire in this game, and I wouldn't have started Luke Shaw in this game. So I would have started. Excuse me. I would have started Lenny Yoro in this game. Because against Leeds he was good. I know it was a pre-season, but it's still against a Prem team. I would have played Xerxes in the 10 because he was balling out in pre-season, and I would have played Cunha on the left rather than Dorgu, because Dorgu against low blocks isn't really great. We needed someone to... Ahmad was injured, innit? And Mbuemo was playing as a number 9. He's better as a 9. He's not good on the wing, so I would have played him as a striker and played a guy like Lacey on the right, innit? So... yeah, that's what I would have done.
So just to clarify, sorry, Paz, you would have dropped Bruno, who was your player of the season, didn't even Premier League player of the season as well, right? You would have dropped him for Xerxes. Can I just clarify that? So
in this game, yes.
For Xerxes.
Yes.
The player that all your fan base, apart from you and Rants, hate, who's done nothing for your club, and you would have put him in over Bruno.
I can explain why I would play him in that team.
I'd love to hear this.
Yeah. Again, yeah, you're mentioning last season. We're talking about this season, yeah. We're coming across a team like Hull, who played with 5 defenders, 2 wing backs, 3 centre backs. We needed someone to break down a low block, and we've played Xerxes in the majority of pre-season. He was gaining momentum. You're saying Xerxes shit when last season he only started 5 games, and the year before that he only started 14 games. He might not be a prolific goal scorer, yeah, but he's never been given a fair run-in consistently. Now with Bruno Fernandes, yeah, I would have dropped him because having him in the 10 with Tielemans and Santos in terms of balance is not good enough. It's not good because out of possession he leaves a gaping hole there, which leaves Tielemans exposed, and Santos on Tielemans' life became a lot harder in it. So yeah, I would have played Xerxes. Just because Xerxes is not going to get Bruno's stats here doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to create some good opportunities, bro. Like him able to connect with the wingers, you know, he's a lot better in possession too. We didn't do anything on the ball. Look how many runners we had in United. Mbeumo is a runner. Cunha is a runner. Dogu is a runner. I've said Mbeumo. Bruno Fernandes is also a runner in behind. We had no one in the attack here who could actually keep the ball. So of course I would have played someone like him in the game. You mentioned Sesko, yeah, but Sesko is also a runner. So who's actually going to keep hold of the ball?
Can I just say, Darko Gabby, Jack Butland, Charlie Hughes, Elliot Matazzo, Marita, Gelhart, Jacob, Zambrano. Those are all whole starters. You know they were all missing from the team. We can do this this prop where it's like, oh, if we had this player, it could. The Manchester B team should beat the whole A team. The Manchester A team just lost to the whole B team. There is no explanation or no lineup that you should put out that shouldn't beat the people that just got promoted. I'm sorry, we can't keep. I don't
disagree with that. Even
my question is, now that you have all of this information, you've just lost the whole B team. How does that make you feel going forward? Do you feel like potentially your fan base has gone a bit insane talking about title challenging and all this crazy stuff? On top of the fact that you lot did say as well, if Carrick started the season last year, you would have won the league. That's come from pretty much 90% of you, man.
Yeah.
So I want to know now, where do you sit with that one there?
The title charge for me was always just pure hype. I never believed in that in the first place, right? So listen, I'm not disputing that United fans, yeah, the United fans that we've got, yeah, aren't delusional in it. So you can say that in it. You can say that. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, I don't agree with the title charge. And secondly, if Carrick was given the full-time job last season instead of Amorim, I don't believe we would have done a title charge or won the league. So I disagree with both of them in it. You know, it doesn't just happen like that, bro. In order to do a title charge, yeah, and win it, bro, you need to do a lot of groundwork. So with Carrick here, I don't even think he's the manager to win us a title or do a title charge. He was not even my first choice, but he's got the role now, and we just got to see and what he does in it. You're talking about you should be beating Hull. Despite me not agreeing with the lineup, even I understand that we should have beat them in it, even with the lineup that we presented. But Wolfie mentioned, are you not going to talk about the manager? And he's talking about the lineup. So
because the point is, Paz is right. Whatever lineup you put, you should be able to put out your under 18s and beat them. Therefore, This is on the manager. This is on the manager not getting your players set up correctly. This guy, let's be real, he probably lost to Hull when he was managing Middlesbrough. This guy is a failed championship manager. He is just Ollie 2.0. We've seen, this is the thing United fans don't learn. We see the same cycle of pattern at United every time. Remember when Ollie came in, Ollie's at the wheel, he's interim manager, suddenly the players play for him, he signs that contract to make it permanent, everyone tools down. Exactly the same now we're going to see a Carrick. Oh, look.
I rarely agree with Wolfie, but this is why, Ahmed, I'm a little bit disappointed in your assessment. Because when Wolfie first spoke, I agree with what he said. Like when you're talking about it like it's a Brighton or Bournemouth loss. This is a team that you should be. This is a team, I'll be honest with you, Ahmed, like 99% of the people have going down. Like the ones that people say might stay up are like Coventry, whatever. But everyone thinks that Hull City are going to go down.
Yeah, the players that we had, we should have beaten Hull. I'm pretty sure.
Like the lineup that you should, the lineup that you.
Yeah, just because I didn't agree with it.
Yeah. Hull anyway, you get it.
I understand. I've not made a single excuse about
But
us.
my problem is you're also saying we can't blame Tielemans and Santos.
Yeah, we can't.
Even though it's their debut, I understand where you're coming from. I have to be honest, Ahmed. They lost control of that game. They did. We have to be honest about it.
But ask him who we can blame. Who can we blame? If we can't blame them, who can we blame? The best attack in the league. That's what I was told, by the way.
Say that again.
I was told you got the best attack.
Blame the number 10, who was the worst midfielder in that game.
But you got.
No, I think there's
No, he
bigger
wasn't
issues than
talisman,
Bruno.
man.
He was.
Ahmed, you're scapegoating.
You talk
I'm not
about-
scapegoating. There's not going to be any gaslighting with Bruno's performance. By the way, he gave the ball.
I'm
No.
not
No.
No
The thing
one's
is,
saying
yeah.
that. No one's saying that.
No, the thing is, yeah, you're talking
no
about
one's saying that.
Tielemans. Let me mention about Tielemans real quick.
But you have
yeah.
to be honest about Tielemans.
Can I interject about this?
Tielemans wasn't good, yeah. Tielemans was. I'll let you go in. Tielemans wasn't good. Say that again.
He was the worst midfielder in your team.
I don't think he was the worst midfielder in it. I think that was Bruno in it.
You couldn't get about. You couldn't get about.
But anyway, Tielemans.
That's the funny part.
I don't think it was either of them, to be fair. Tielemans didn't have a great game. Santos was okay in it. I thought Bruno was the one that was absolutely horrendous, yeah. In every phase of play, bro. In everything in it. You can call it scapegoating all you want, yeah. The performance backs it. What he was doing in possession was horrendous. He literally, bro, he did 2 dummies that led to nothing and led to whole counter attacks, yeah. And he kept hoofing it. He gave the ball away the most out of any player in the team, right? So he didn't help either, right? This is the same guy who had a shit World Cup and had João Neves and Vitinha, bro. Like, Santos and Tielemans, yeah, for as much as they might...
Ahmed, you're missing the point. Paz directly interrupted you and said it. No one is telling you can't say Bruno was shit. No one is saying this. We agree, no problem. You think that Bruno was crap. I'm saying you didn't control the game because of your double pivot players. They both didn't perform well. And by the way, this is why you're going to sign Baleba. Because you need one of them next to Baleba. That's how this will work, bro.
Even if we had Baleba, yeah, with how we performed...
And
yeah,
also,
bro,
why was Mainu on the bench to begin with? That's another question.
yeah, which is why I mentioned...
Yeah.
I don't think they should have played with a 10. They should have played a 3-man midfield.
Exactly what I was about to say. Exactly what I was about to say.
Against Hull.
Yeah,
Really?
because what they did was they flooded the middle of the box. They bullied Man United. They physically intimidated them, and the one thing you have to do is control the mid. So as soon as a proper manager would have seen that, and at halftime would have brought on Kobe Mainoo for Bruno and had a 3-man midfield and tried to just control that midfield. The thing is, the front three doesn't really matter who you put in, because I think most of them aren't good enough anyway. The defense is a whole nother thing, because you haven't changed it for like 4 or 5 years. Luke Shaw, you talk about Luke Shaw, but do you have no other left back? You haven't signed anyone.
Yeah.
First of all, hold on. We're talking about because both
the game Balde.
You've both done this 3-man midfield thing. You're telling me
they needed to.
Hold on. Now what you're about to tell me, try and convince me, with a whole brain inside this head, that Yuri Tielemans and Santos shouldn't be overwhelming Crooks and Slater, bro.
They don't have the physicality. Them two aren't physical midfielders like that.
Bro, I hear what you're saying, but what we're discussing here is Crooks and Slater.
Yeah, but that's the thing. One in
a
home game against the championship side, physicality is the main thing that's
if
you're
I'm a
gonna deal with.
gaffer, I'm looking at Santos and Tielemans. I don't think it's mad to say that these 2 midfielders should be boss in the midfield.
And on top of this, we reiterate, me and Paz are not saying that Bruno was good. Bruno was shit too, make no mistake. I'm just saying Tielemans and Santos should be controlling that game. That's it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but with Bruno, you're playing with 10 men.
They signed Tielemans to control games to begin with.
Win with 10 men.
You can't control games with Bruno in the 10, bro.
You should win with 10 men.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, the lineup that we set out, despite me not, this should be beaten Hull, despite me not agreeing with it, which is why I went to Wolfie saying about the whole selection with Carrick, what would I have changed? I presented that opinion, and also, I expected, even despite the lineup, I didn't like it. I had us winning 3-0 in that game. I didn't know that we was going to get walked all over, but again, I'm not going to crash out and start saying my season is over and everything's cooked, just because it's the first game, in it.
But you're contradicting yourself.
How am I contradicting?
I'll tell you how. Because you just agreed that you should have played a 3-man midfield, did you not?
Yes.
Okay, but when I said to you earlier, what would you change? You didn't change it to a 3-man midfield. You still left it at a 2-man midfield with Bruno and with Xerxes.
I said Xerxes in the 10 though. I said Xerxes in the 10.
That's not a 3-man midfield.
Yeah, I know it's a double pivot, but I said.
So what are you doing here? So you are contradicting yourself.
I'm not contradicting. I've always said we should be playing.
You just got outrun, bro.
Wait.
You just got
Xerxes in the 10 would have been just as bad. Xerxes in the 10 would have just been just as bad.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
the whole were physical. The thing about Man United, look at your whole team. It wasn't physical. You needed a Sesko just because of the physicality. Your left back Luke Shaw isn't physical. You need to get a new left back because that's a problem. And Balde isn't going to help. Go to Newcastle. Ask them how much for Lewis Hall. Get him in. Your right backs are both rubbish. Go to Crystal Palace.
Like Stoke in 2008, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Go to Crystal Palace. Get Munoz for your right back, and you need not 1, not 2, 3 centre backs because Harry Maguire in this year isn't good enough. He hasn't been good enough for 8 years. 8 years. He's only won 3 trophies at your club. So the thing about Man United is they need to sort that defense out completely as well because the midfield is never going to be as good if your defense behind you is a bunch of mid and not physical enough, not strong enough to compete with what Hull are going to bring to this table, or teams like Hull that are going to bring to the table. And let's be honest here, Bruno, as much as he did, stat pad last season, his time at Man United has been up, and I think you're not going to get the same season as last season. It's like when Salah had that amazing season for Liverpool, then the next year he's rubbish. You need to know when to get rid of a player, move him on. How much Saudi were offering? 100 M's? Use that money to get yourself a left back, a right back. Get yourself proper centre backs like a Murillo from Nottingham Forest or something like that. Because Man United as a football club used to get the best players from other teams and then make them so, and they were physically imposing and they were strong in midfield, and they're not that. And that's why they got bullied, battered and bruised and mauled by the Tigers. And that's going to keep on happening week in, week out unless they make changes in the next 2 weeks.
That's not going to happen. They've made the changes. This is who they are. They've gone and bought Yuri Tielemans or Andre. This is your midfield.
It's not enough. It's not
enough.
But
this is it. And I'm telling you, you've already done it. You've already gone and bought these players. You're not going to go and buy another. Like, it's not what you're going to do, bro. Like, today, I think the 2 midfielders they got ran more than your whole midfield combined, bro. And by the way, Santos and Tielemans, they both ran like 8K. The other midfielders ran 12 plus. But Bruno actually put a shift in. He ran 3 to 4K more than Santos and Tielemans.
He can put a shift in all he wants, yeah. Bro, at the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, Bruno can run for all he wants, yeah. He still leaves a gaping hole in the midfield, innit? Right, out of possession, which will make Tielemans and Santos's life a lot harder, which is why we went and bought a Belieber to help cover the space that he leaves in it. That's why we bought you can say that, innit? That's why we bought Carlos Belieber. I've always mentioned, yeah, I just forgot to add it, yeah. I've always said that United should always play a midfield three, because the last midfield three that we used to have here was Matic, Herrera and Pogba, and it was a lot more fluid and it was a lot better in terms of balance. So Tielemans and Santos, yeah, they played I don't think they played that well together even against AC Milan. The exact midfield that played against Hull was the same one we played against AC Milan. So yeah,
Ahmed, let me ask you this.
Can I say something quickly?
Can I just ask Ahmed a couple of questions? When Carrick came in, was Bruno playing in the 10?
Say that again. Was Bruno playing?
When Carrick came in, was Bruno playing in the 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, when he came in? No, under Amorim, he was playing as a holding midfielder.
Carrick.
With Carrick, he was playing as a 10.
Okay. Who were the 2 midfielders behind him?
Cass and Kobe.
Okay. And did they have the legs to cover the holes that Bruno left?
Kobe Mainoo did, because he actually ran way more than Casemiro, and he was doing a lot of the defending. So Kobe Mainoo did a lot of the defensive work last season, and Casemiro also helped out too. And we played a lot more.
Casemiro doesn't have the legs to cover those holes, does he? He's just got the football IQ. He's in the right.
Yeah, he's defensive. Yeah, he might not be as mobile as he used to be. Yeah, but because of his reading of the game, he'll be in the right position at the right place. So defensively, he'll be on job. And Kobe Mainoo is the one that's a bit more mobile than him. So both of them.
This is your problem. Your problem isn't Bruno. Your problem is you haven't replaced Casemiro. That's the problem here, man. And I don't think Belieber is the replacement for Casemiro.
Who is a replacement for Casemiro?
I rate, but he's not the same player.
Piece of shit, bro.
Who is a
He's
replacement for
alright. No, for
Casemiro?
the money, he's worth a punt. Even if he flops,
Who?
not
Yeah,
a big
but
spend. Yeah.
we're talking about Man United, and now we're talking about four.
Oh, so now everyone is now rating Casemiro now. But I thought, which one is it?
I'm not doing that.
Is he finished or is he what? Because I was hearing it when Casemiro was putting. Hold on, when Casemiro was putting in quality performances last season.
No, Habibi. No, Habibi.
I was hearing. Hold on. When he was under Ten Hag, when it was a systematical issue, because there was a whole hole in the midfield. I was getting told he was finished. He gets overrun. The year after that, we fix up the system, we make it a bit more compact, and all of a sudden, he can play football in it. So which one is it? Are we missing?
Habibi, don't get us mixed up with your fan base, because it was your fan base that forced his wife to put pictures of his trophies out there.
So it wasn't a rival saying Casemiro is finished as well.
No,
again.
was your fan base not
that
pushing down to the point that his wife put up pictures of all his trophies to remind your fan base of what he's achieved?
And you wasn't a part of it, saying
I think it was
finished?
after the Liverpool match, was it not? If I remember rightly, you lot came out after him. So don't point the finger at us about Casemiro.
No, because rivals were also mentioning it.
Did your fan base not come after Casemiro?
Hold on, wasn't Jamie Carragher the one that was saying leave the football before the football leaves you?
So now you're bringing Carragher into this panel show.
Yeah, Carragher, a Sky Sports pundit talking about Casemiro.
Did your fan base come for Casemiro to the point that his wife put those pictures up?
During that season under Ten Hag, the fan base came for him. The rivals came. Hold on. The rivals came for him. The rivals came for him, and also the United fans came for him, and even Jamie Carragher came for him. You're saying it's not Bruno's issue. Explain to me, why we've tried so many double pivot situations, and it's never worked out with Bruno in the 10. I don't know if you've watched the World Cup. I've watched every single Portugal midfield game. They had João Neves and Vitinha, two players who won back-to-back Champions League. And they got half the player with Bruno.
Who said that Portugal midfield was the problem, though? I never watched Portugal and thought the midfield was the problem. Even against Croatia, and didn't they get knocked out by Spain?
It was against Spain they got knocked out, and Croatia they were moving to Croatia were actually moving to Portugal, innit? They were actually playing well.
I disagree with that. Portugal were creating a much more dangerous chances. Who said?
Kovacic ran rings around that. Croatia were way better than Portugal that game. Exactly, bro. Kovacic was running rings around that midfield.
Ahmed, you're the one scapegoating, not us. We're not even holding in on things.
Hold on.
One second.
I was scapegoating.
We are not even pointing out Tielemans and Santos. We're saying even the United under-21s should be beating Hull. Never mind Tielemans and Santos. What we're also saying, which is objectively true, the reason why you bought Tielemans to begin with is to control midfield. And the reason why Santos was brought in is to be part of this controlling midfield. You knew from the start it was going to be Tielemans, Bruno, and Santos. Or at least Mainu and Santos and Bruno. So it's kind of two sides to the same coin. I don't know why Mainu was dropped. I get what Mahjoub is saying, go with a three-man midfield, but immediately Wolfie's reaction is the same as my reaction. Against Hull, if I'm in Carrick's place, I'm also playing a 10. I'm not going to play a three-man midfield against Hull because I expect my players to have the quality to beat Hull City. I think if I made Hamza manager, you should still beat Hull City. That's the thing. We're talking about Oli McBurney, who you know who's the one Hull City player that's actually decent? Belloumi. That's it.
Yeah,
Belloumi is the only one that's actually decent. The rest of them, bro, if they were playing in League 2, Adi, they would fit right in. No problem.
Again, I don't know what I said for people to start thinking.
What you're saying, that's the problem is, every time we're asking about the result, number one, you're too nonchalant about it because it's the shittest side in the Prem. And number two, you keep saying, Bruno. Okay, we get it. Bruno is the player that you think should have done better. Okay. How about Cunha?
I also pointed out Luke Shaw.
Cunha, Mbuemo, Luke Shaw, Heaven.
I literally mentioned the attack being shit. And I also said,
Mazraoui had a bad game. You know who was good? Lamens, mate.
Yeah, Lamens was the only, yes. I said, it was a shit performance on and off the ball, right? I mentioned the attack not posing any threat. I mentioned Dorgu. I mentioned Mbuemo, right? Mentioned Bruno. Tielemans was not great. And Santos wasn't amazing either in it. At the end of the day, it's their first game in it, right? So the reason why you think I'm nonchalant is because it's the first game. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed. I'm not gonna. Okay, it doesn't matter.
No, I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. Because you're blind to see what's happening. Your philosophy, again, Again, there's so many similarities with Oli. The only time Manu will be
I never wanted Carrick to be the full-time manager. So
I
you're
don't
saying
care.
I'm
I
blind.
don't care what you wanted. You don't want
You're
Bruno,
on
but
your-
he's there,
you're on
bro.
your
Deal with
feelings,
it.
man, if you don't
Deal with
care.
it. But what you gotta understand is Manu are a counter-attacking team.
You're
They
a,
will
you're
do
a
better
nobody.
against
You're a
teams that are on
nobody.
the front foot.
2026. You're
Yeah.
a nobody.
Let's
You're
let
such a
Mega
ball.
Mind go. Go ahead, Hamza.
Listen, all I'll say, this little shitty club, Banter Football Club, with Sideshow Bob representative, yeah, Sideshow Bob, yeah, is a joke. You're only here on technicality, on the
Bro,
show.
I literally heard
No,
this
literally, 1 second. You're only here on technicality. We're Man United. You don't have the aura anymore, Ahmed. You don't have the aura anymore. I told you before. I'm always
You're
honest.
50 talking about aura, bro. Give it a
Look,
rest.
you don't have, bro. You don't have aura.
Give it a rest, bro.
You on no,
50 talking about aura, bro.
one second. You don't
Go
have
touch
aura.
grass,
1 second.
bro.
Well, you
Aura
don't have
this,
aura.
bro.
You know you don't have aura.
Bro.
The football club. You don't
Go
have.
touch
I'm
grass,
telling
man,
you now.
honestly,
I'm
bro.
being
Go touch
honest.
grass. Just
You're the
state your
definition
You're
of
50 talking
Banter
about
Football
auras,
Club. 1
man,
second.
here.
Don't relax.
Bro, this guy's
Relax.
talking, bro.
You're,
Like, I don't
you're
know
the
too much,
definition.
bro. Your opinion is
the
beneath me.
definition of a
Honestly.
Banter Football Club. Your
Yeah, I don't
Banter
acknowledge his
Football
opinion,
Club with
bro.
a Banter badge.
All right,
Yeah?
Dark.
You've been
Man,
told
all
the
right.
truth,
All
but you
right.
have to accept it. If you
Just
find
be
it
tech
so
markets, man.
fascinating, we're not cussing you. We're telling you the truth because it has to
Fuck
get into your
that
head.
shit, man.
It has to get into your head. Look, in 2026, if you don't know your football club's a banter era, there's something wrong with you. I swear, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, lower your standard and expectation. You're a nobody in the Premier League. You're a nobody. Remember that word. And I say it with the African accent. You're a nobody. Nobody. You don't scare anyone. You don't scare anyone. And let me tell you, when Mourinho, and I'll end up with Mourinho heritage, yeah? Your best finish since 2014, you've been finishing 7th.
Bro, you
Fifth,
literally have no life.
sixth,
Stop mentioning Wikipedia, bro. That's all
sixth,
you do in your spare
sixth,
time. You just
15th.
mentioned
You finished
Wikipedia.
15th. You're fighting for relegation 2 years ago. You're fighting relegation. You talk about me fighting relegation in 25 years ago. You're fighting relegation, breathing like a dog, getting dunked Europa League final, and then you're fighting relegation a week later. Just know where you come from.
All right, mate.
All right, mate, yeah. And send that fraud. You know that fraud? You got little ace holding. Ace holding is a fraud. He's another fraud. He's a fraud. He's a supporting a fraud. He's a big fraudster. You don't belong in this show. You've not seen Champions League. You don't even remember, but Champions League has changed. I have to explain to you. Wallahi, I have to listen. Wallahi, you got my number, call me. I'll explain to you how the Champions League format has changed. Wallahi, since you last left, Champions League format has, I need to go through with the United fans. Wallahi, I'll do it for free. Wallahi, I'll do it for free. I feel sorry for you. I will do it for you for free. I'll explain to you the format. Sit down on the floor. I'm telling you now. I will do it. Wallahi, I'll not charge you. I'll not banter you. Pen and paper, calm down, including Saeed. Sit down on the floor like there. Yeah, you know, on the floor. I need to see all of you sitting down, like, you know, around me. And I need to go through it. Pen and paper.
Halaqa.
You're a nobody. Yeah? Your football club has lost
at the madrasa.
yeah? Wallahi. Bro, they'll sit down the floor. You know what, Hassan? They'll sit down the floor and cross their legs. You know when you cross your legs like that and be a good boy and pen and paper, everyone. And I tell Saeed, teach them afterwards. So I'll give Saeed the biggest teaching and I tell Saeed to teach you lot. Yeah? And Staffy and all that stuff. You are in 2026. The only reason you made the Champions League, I told you Sam last season, is you play once a week. You're nobody, right? Bro, you're the same. You don't know. And you played once a week. You got knocked out to Grimsby in August. Wallah, I've never seen. Sam, they got knocked out in Carabao in August when people are coming out from summer holiday. People have not touched down from Cyprus and think. Everyone here is knocked out. My night. Is it? August, you're getting knocked out. You little shitty football club. Little shitty football club. I'm Man United. Man, you who? Man, shitty United. You're nobody. Wallahi, I don't feel you. Wallahi, Paz has caused me stress. Yes, 100%. He won the league. Paz, me and Paz, I stress. I go to bed stress about Paz now. 100%. But you, Bro,
You're thinking about another guy when you go to bed.
Blaze.
Wallah, you talk. Your fan
So
base were cussing past.
You go sleep thinking of Paz. Are you gay?
No, one second.
Aye.
You
Aye,
used to talk
bro.
about Arsenal. We cussed Arsenal, but they lifted the league title. Yeah, they lifted the title that you'd love to lift now. You'd love to lift that cup now. You need to go back to past because you didn't watch it in 2012. You're on a lot. You're still, I think you're 8 or 7 years old. Paz needs to give you the story about how Premier League looks, how you have to win your 38 games or win the league and all. You don't know because you never remembered it. It's a long time. So when you played against Hull City, I just looked at it. I thought, I wasn't surprised. Because your players in 2026, you got Luke Shaw, you got Harry Maguire, yeah, you got Heaven. We got Heaven from Arsenal, the next big thing. They got Saliba Magalesh, boy. They gave you a little boy.
Now, isn't this the same guy that was cooking Magalha's hairline non-stop last season? Now he's got his
boy. They gave you a little
Also,
boy.
why is Hamza glazing Arsenal? This
Now he's glazing Arsenal, bro. It's crazy.
No, let him glaze.
He ain't glazing.
He's
He's
fully
factually
twerking
pointing out facts.
Again,
Why
yeah.
it's working for Paz?
You
know what's mad with
a little boy called Heaven.
Paz twerking.
A little boy. Bro, he's a little boy. He's a nobody. The little boy.
Yeah, but Hamza, don't forget they took Euro ahead of Real Madrid. Food changed Real Madrid and everything. Remember Euro, Lenny Runner.
I didn't hear you.
Don't forget, Man U got Lenny Euro, bro. They food chained Real Madrid to get him. How can we forget?
You're talking to a guy that food chained you and got Anderson, and you're twerking for him.
The problem is
why didn't you food chain me?
That's crazy. I didn't want Anderson. You know what?
When Mourinho came out and
Bro,
gave
this
them
guy is an hour late and he's just
when
chatting shit,
Mourinho
bro.
said to them,
Crazy.
they said Mourinho said the best I could do for them is win Europa League. They laughed. How times has changed. How mediocre you are. In 2026, you have to agree. You're not, bro. You're not gonna challenge the league. Michael Carrick is a fraudster. He used to work at the championship, boy. He used to work at the championship. Yeah, fighting relegation.
So was Maresca not in championship?
Bro, in 2022, he was fighting relegation in the championship. Your manager was fighting relegation in the. You know my gaffer won the championship. But what a shame for me to say even my gaffer was the champ. Your gaffer was fighting relegation in the championship, 22nd place. Did you know that? Do you know that, or do you want me to teach that?
Company shit then.
He's a shit manager. He's a nobody.
Wait, company
He's a
shit
manager. I don't know, bro. Don't
company get relegated.
Yeah. So to me, when I look at United, McBurney used to play for Sheffield United. So was McBurney the Sheffield United striker?
Yeah, Sheffield United. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's 2026. I'm pretty sure I saw this guy a long time ago. My guy is running them riot. Riot. I'm seeing a Moroccan kid nutmaking. What's the name? Nutmaking Tillemans. Did you see the nutmeg?
Yeah.
Get out here, man.
He fouled him, man.
You're a bunch of fraudsters.
How was your Anderson debut? Is he not injured as well?
You got
how was his debut? It was shit.
Why you keep my Anderson? You can afford him. You can afford him.
116 mil for a spicy McTominay, bro. That's what you bought, bro.
They called us. They said that it's a signing of the season. He's getting nutmeg with the Hull player. Signing of the season is getting nutmeg with the Hull player. What a shame. Wallah, I take on my top and I say I'm retiring. Wallah, I say, yo, I'm taking on my top. I say, yo, football's done with me. Leave football before football leaves you. There's no way a Hull City player is embarrassing me live at 12 or 30 kickoff in front of billions of people. Because when Man United, Tielemans got hooked off in the 67th minute like a fraudster. Andres Santos is another fraudster. You know, Andres Santos to me, Andres Santos is the level of those. Who's that Stoke City midfielder they used to play in the back in the with Charlie Adams?
Charlie Adams.
Before the Charlie Adams. Higginbotham. Danny Higginbotham. That's the level. This guy's a Danny.
Rory the lab.
Danny. This is when I watch United. Bruno Fernandes is finished. He's finished. He's done. He's done as a footballer. Yeah.
Glenn Whelan.
Yeah, bro. You had a guy that was doing this to us last season. Like,
what's this? Cunha.
Get out here, man. Put that thing in the bin, man. You used to play for Wolves,
I
man.
can't lie to you. Cunha's celebration is very annoying and cringe. I want to be like, it really is.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. You're not a real deal, boy. You're not a real deal. You're not a real deal. I told you, time will come up, and this is only a start. You're playing twice a week. Ask Osama, ask Paz, wallahi, how stressful it is. You're going to be going to the Champions League with those frauds.
Like we've not been in Champions League twice.
And then you come back to the league. You are not finishing top 3. You're not finishing above Liverpool. You're not finishing above Man United. You're nowhere
this is
finishing
getting
above.
saved, by the way.
Listen,
make sure you're hearing it
not
and not
finishing
5
above
hours
me,
later.
man. That's one thing I'll never respect that. You are not finishing above any, bro. This season with Michael Carrick.
So where are we finishing then?
you
Where are
are
we finishing?
playing
Where are we finishing?
Bro, you're not, bro.
Where?
You 6th, 5th, I don't care. I don't give a shit. You're
Make
finishing
sure you're
below
there
me.
when we don't finish.
You're finishing below me again. Let me promise you that. You're finishing below
Wait,
me.
I thought your target was Premier League, not finishing above
100%,
United. I thought you were big dogs.
But you
I
finish
thought
below
City
me.
are supposed to win the league.
Wait, are you not supposed to be challenging for Premier League titles?
I'm challenging. Hassan,
What are you challenging,
He's
by the
not
way?
finishing above
What are you
Liverpool.
challenging?
You're not finishing above Liverpool. You're not finishing above. And guess what?
We just finished above
finishing
them
above
last season. We finished above them last season.
You're not finishing up because they're playing twice a week.
Twice
You're
a
playing
week.
twice a week. You're not
So
working.
by that logic, yeah, should
Yes,
Chelsea
it
not be
does.
finishing? So
You'll learn
okay,
this.
should
You
Chelsea
learn the
not
hard
be
way.
finishing
You
in
learn
top
the
3?
hard way, fraudsters.
Wait.
You learn
Chelsea
the hard way,
are
fraudsters.
playing 1 game a week. Am I wrong or am I correct?
You're
Liverpool
wrong.
playing twice a week.
No, Chelsea, are they playing once a
Yeah,
week?
Chelsea are
yes,
playing
yes,
one
we
season.
are.
So by that logic, by that logic, if Chelsea do not finish 3rd, I don't want to hear any
Chelsea are gonna
excuses.
finish above you. Chelsea are finishing above you.
Okay, Chelsea will finish
They're
above
finishing
us.
above
We're
you,
finishing 6th.
100%.
All of this is saved, innit? All of this is saved.
No,
innit?
yeah, listen, no, I'm just telling you.
All of this is
because
safe.
your fan base were telling us before the season, we're challenging for against Arsenal. You're not challenging. Arsenal are different gravy. They're different gravy in 2026.
Now they're different gravy, and now you're respecting
Listen,
Now they're different gravy. This is the most bipolar human being I've ever witnessed in my
I
life.
have never seen Paz enjoy Hamza talk as much as today.
No, because it's just cringe, innit? That's what he's doing, bro.
Don't ever,
It's
ever,
cringe, bro. He says the same rehearsed things, yeah, and it's not even funny, bro. It's like
2026.
he's just chatting out of his arse.
2026, don't compare yourself to Arsenal. You know Arsenal. Do not compare yourself to Arsenal.
Ahmed,
Please,
you're
I'm
not here
telling
on
you.
a technicality. You're
For,
getting us. We love
for
you.
self-respect.
Say that again.
For self-respect.
You're
don't
not here on a
don't be-
technicality. I've known you 5 years. It's not.
Bro, that's what. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, if Man City got lucky with
How can you be compared to Arsenal, man? What a joke. What a failure. This failure.
even though you literally went on a gal show, yeah.
Here's
and
the
told-
problem, Ahmed. Ahmed, you should have been as rattled with United as you are with what we've said to you tonight. That's the initial
No,
point I was making.
no,
You're
I'm
more
not gonna behave
rattled by
how
what
you-
we've said than the crap you saw on the pitch yesterday, bro. That's how, and everything Hamza's just said is true. The fact that you were accepting that performance in the gracious way that you did shows you how low your standards are. Hamza, could
Where
you
you gonna finish?
imagine? Could you imagine 15 years ago any Manchester United fan saying they are not going as their objective for the title in the league? Could you imagine? Could you imagine a Man U fan sitting there saying we're aiming for top 4? Remember when Arsenal fans used to do that under Wenger, and what the United fans used to say? But now it's okay because the big Manchester United
So
are happy
basically,
with the
yeah.
top 4 race.
Okay, well,
shameless.
wait. So
They're
the thing is,
shameless.
if we say we're in a title charge, that's gonna get slated because no one really believes it with the rival fans.
Now
So
you're
every
worried about
result-
that
hold
people
on.
say, huh?
Every result is gonna get mentioned when it doesn't go our way. If we say top 4 or your standards, which one is it? Yeah, because you guys keep shifting the goalpost. If I say we're in a if I say we're in a top 4 race, yeah, you say, oh, that's not big bad
Top
United.
4 race.
And then when I'm not mentioning title race, and you want me to mention title race, yeah, just so you can cook me at the end when we're not in a title race. I know what you guys are doing, innit? I know
But
what
you
you guys.
don't. You
No,
don't
what we're
believe in
doing
the
is
team.
showing you
want
your
me to
issues,
say-
bro.
No. You want me, yeah. You want me to. You want me, yeah, to literally throw a tantrum, yeah, act pissed.
No,
yeah,
no,
which I
no.
already
What we
am.
want to do is
No,
establish
no, no, no.
standards. We want to
That's what you
establish
guys are doing,
standards.
innit?
Ahmed, answer this simple
what you guys are
question.
doing.
Today, are Manchester United, in your opinion, the biggest club in the world?
No, I don't think we're the biggest club because I think Madrid are bigger than
Okay,
us. I've never
are
said
they the
that.
biggest
That's
club
not
in
touchline said.
England?
I'm not
Are
touchline.
Manchester United today the biggest club in England?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, based on what standards?
What?
Based on the trophies that we've won, based on the fan base that we've got, based on the legend of the players that we had, the Rios, the Scots, Ballon d'Or winners that won it as well, based on all of it.
Okay, so should this biggest club in England, should they be fighting for a top 4 race?
No, we shouldn't be fighting for a top 4 race. But
so if you're going to claim...
we've been badly run here for a very long time as well, because all the people keep talking about how you've splashed so much cash, and we're not going to act here.
Wolfie.
We've lost, hold on.
Like
we've lost.
Look at my drip, yeah? Look at my drip. But I'm picking my trousers, I don't have any belt.
Bro, the shirt barely fits you. Anyway, look, we've not had Fergie, legit, yeah. We've had Fergie in it for a while.
Man. Yeah, guys, no belt, looks like a tram pulling his.
All I'm saying to you, Ahmed, is don't claim you're the biggest club in England, and then in the same breath say you're not going for the title.
Hold on. I find it magic how you, man, don't rate the players. You mentioned about the midfield not being balanced, and you're mentioning how Carrick is not good enough. You're mentioning about how it's Ollie all over again. You think the owners are shit as well, and you're expecting United to challenge how and where and why.
I just expect United to beat Hull. That's what I expect.
Okay,
I don't think they can beat Hull at this current time. With the team they have. You know, Man United, the biggest issues they have is from the top. My problem with Man United is this. Why is Mason Mount still your number 7? Why did you decide that Rashid went away for 2 years, man said freedom fighter, came back, gave him the number 9? Man United have not acted like the club that they should be acting for a long time. We know this.
Oh, they're shopping at Chelsea.
But the other bigger problem is this, right? As long as your ownership act the way you do, you're gonna lose to the Hulls. You're gonna lose to teams that are gonna be stronger than you physically.
Again, if you're saying the ownership is not good, which is fine, and you're mentioning a player like Mason Mount, why are we so... If there's so many disadvantages here that you guys are naming, why am I hearing just because we're the biggest club by name that we should be challenging when there's so many red flags?
No, but you should be more annoyed about it, though. You should be angry.
You said I'm not annoyed about it.
You've accepted it. You don't see it. You don't see it.
That's the thing.
I'm not gonna crash out, bro. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not gonna crash out. So you want me to be annoyed about it?
You know why you're gonna crash out. You know why you're gonna crash out. You're not gonna crash out because you don't believe you're big.
Crashing out
because Real Madrid will crash out. If Real Madrid if Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or all these big clubs heard that they finish it off, wallahi, they're crashing out. But because you believe, you're lying to yourself. You believe you're a small little shitty club that don't love to top 4 is your biggest ever trophy. You love it, so it doesn't hurt you.
Well, they celebrated 3rd last year, like they won a trophy. They celebrated 3rd like they won a trophy last year.
You know what's mad, I didn't want Carrick to stay. Exactly, I didn't want him to be the manager. The thing, you know what's mad, they want, after 13 years, of us not being serious and not winning anything major and not really challenging, they want me to still crash out after I've pointed out many times on Twitter and YouTube that we
you know why? You know why? Because then we could respect the fact that you're holding on to standards. No, because then we can respect the fact you're holding on to standards, bro. Right now, your club's mediocre and you're mediocre as well.
And the fan base, and you know the fan base, they're fraudsters. They were calling out, oh, look what Carrick has done. I told you something last year. All their fan base are fraudster. I've seen what they've done to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I see what they did to us. They lied to us about all these other managers, Ten Hag.
You know what's magic?
What we're gonna do?
This is the first game,
and I said to Sam, it's a hype-up season. When they play twice a week, they're gonna get.
By the way, this was waiting to be said last season, and this was
Let me give you an example. Wolfie. They need a left back. They're gonna sign a reject from Barcelona who's injury-prone, Balde. That's the level. That's the attraction they have. Do you think Arsenal?
Remember, they used to go and get players, first-team players from the other clubs. Oh, they went to Leeds. Remember, they went to Leeds and took Cantona from Leeds.
Yeah,
they just took him.
Right, and name your player. And name your player right now. That's like
players who are available.
Okay, now name your player like Cantona right now in today's game. Name your player like Cantona in today's game.
You don't understand the difference.
And Rio Ferdinand as well. Name me a player.
Hold on. Listen, I hated your club, but I could respect what they did.
Just let me finish, bro.
I could respect what they did. You would go to club. You would go to clubs where the players weren't for sale. They weren't for sale, and you would go and take them. You can't do that now. You're looking on the transfer list, man. You got your filters out on Football Manager. Who's available? Who's coming up to free? You literally buy your players on filters.
And you know what? I'll say, Wolfie. Arsenal were linked with Vinicius and Julian Alvarez, yeah?
And did they get both of them? No, they didn't. So what's your point?
Well, that's what United you'll be linked to. That's what United. Now you look at
United. We just signed
United
Casemiro for Ram from Real Madrid, and you both said they came for the money. What are you talking about?
United fans are looking like, oh my God, Andre Santos, a bench player at Chelsea. I'm so grateful. Mwah, mwah. Oh my God, Tielemans from Aston Villa.
Hamza, we had him at Forest. He didn't even get into our team the year we came up, bro. Santos, he didn't even get into our team when we were that shit.
This is what I'm saying. The Arsenal are behaving like Arsenal when I knocked on Newcastle said, we're taking Bruno Guimaraes, we're knocking at Vinicius, they're causing chaos at Real Madrid and this and that. Okay, they tried, they didn't get.
You wanted Belieber. I've seen your tweets, you scumbag. What are you talking about? You wanted Belieber at Man City.
You are taking your time.
You wanted Belieber.
Santos. I'm seeing you.
This guy is literally chatting rubbish, bro. He wanted Belieber, and you're acting like we're not making decent signings. It makes no sense.
Belieber, your midfield is full of rejects, by the way.
All right, whatever you say, bro. All right, cool.
Belieber can't get into Nottingham Forest, but they're good enough for your club. They're good enough for your club, yeah. Andre Santos couldn't get into Nottingham Forest or Chelsea, but I tell you what, they will get into.
Chelsea fans literally didn't want him to be sold. What are you talking about?
They'll get your club, though.
Chelsea fans didn't want Santos to be sold, so what are you talking about?
There's some Arsenal fans that don't want Martinelli to be sold.
What are you talking, bro? This guy is acting stupid, bro. Mentioning Martinelli, one of his worst players, bro. Yeah, Santos.
Andre Santos is one of their worst players.
Chelsea fans.
No. Santos is a good squad player. He's a good squad player. Like
look at the games.
Just deep it. Central midfielder walked in ahead of your beloved Mainu. Mainu made way for their fourth choice central midfielder.
Chelsea's fifth choice midfielder was Santos.
The future of England, by the way, the player that England needed to start. The guy that's getting pushed aside by this bummy Aston Villa midfielder and a guy that couldn't get into Nottingham Forest in the champ. And now they're gonna go buy Brighton's sloppy seconds, by the way. You don't even start. That's why they're happy to sell him to you for a couple of rupees, bro.
Chelsea's first choice was Lavia, and they had Enzo, Caicedo. Who's their fourth choice? They had Santos was their fifth choice. Why are you spending getting the fifth choice and midfielder as your main midfielder? Look how you've fallen, and then you're doing. Oh my God, Santos is so amazing. This is what I'm saying. Do you think Arsenal fans were knocking at Newcastle, taking the best player? They took Bruno Guimaraes. They went and knocked out. Now they knock at Atletico Madrid.
From Villa.
They knock at Atletico Madrid. They say, "Yo, let's try Alvarez." Okay, they will not get him, but you don't have an ambition because you know you're a little shitty club that is lucky to finish top four. You call this we're the biggest club in England, but you don't behave like a big club. Real Madrid fans will not say top four is what I want. Real Madrid fans or Bayern Munich fans or PSG fans, all these big clubs, Ajax. If you mention top 3, top 4, they will go on a head loss. But to you, you're lucky. You're so privileged you finished third. You're finishing 15 before the Hamza was fighting relegation, man. And now I'm so grateful. I can't believe you made it. It's like a guy has made from rags. And
I find it magic. Hold on. I find it magic. Hold on. Has mentioned you buying a Chelsea player in Santos here, which I said many a times here, whether you think he's a squad player or not, Chelsea fans, for the majority of them, didn't want him to be sold. Am I right, by the way? Sorry, what's your, I forgot your name, innit?
African King.
African King, yeah. Chelsea, would you not say that most Chelsea fans here were annoyed by selling Santos because 1, Enzo might leave, 2, Lavia is always injured, so you would have liked to have him in the team, and he can put in a 7 out of 10 performance when you need it. Hold on. We're buying more players. Hold on. We are buying more players, first of all, We're in loads of competitions. We bought 3 midfielders, and you guys are acting like the season is finished after 1 game, which is blasphemy, by the way.
I've got no
crazy to me,
You're saying Belieber is shit.
Say that again.
My issues with your defense more than your midfield. Your defense is horrible.
But hold on,
that's the biggest problem.
Your club literally went and bought Madueke for 50 million, by the way, and you're acting like you make shrewd signings. Your club bought Madueke for 50 million. Who no one wanted.
They were unhappy that they lost their backup.
Your club
They're unhappy with him as a backup. The backup midfielder in a 10th place team should not be walking into your lineup.
Okay, cool. Your club went and bought a player for 50 million, yeah, in a player that Chelsea fans did not like. You guys rioted, and now you said, "Oh, he should be starting. Yeah, he should be one of our main starters."
I'm so happy you said that.
And lastly,
Madueke should be a starter.
Yes, when Saka wasn't playing well, your fan base was talking about he should be starting. We need to see more of Madueke.
You make shit up. No one has ever said that. I don't think one Arsenal fan has ever come out and said Madueke should start.
That's what was said.
The difference is we bought their bum.
That's what was said, bro.
You're buzzing. We hate Chelsea's bum. You're buzzing off of the bum you got from them. You're buzzing off Andre Santos. You
didn't buy him to start. You didn't buy him to start. You bought him as backup. That's the difference. They bought Santos to start games.
A man said Arsenal fans said Madueke should start over Saka.
Yes, that's what was said. 110%. That's what was said. There was a period, in the season where Saka wasn't. Hold on, there was a period in the season, where Saka was not performing, which was for the majority of the season, to be fair, where your fan base was saying, you know what, Madueke should be starting for now, innit, because he offers more. That's what you guys were saying on Twitter. That's what you guys were saying. 110%. That's what you were saying.
You know what
this is? You can talk about Santos.
This is a phantom conversation.
You can talk about Santos.
Maybe you heard Judge Mo saying it, and I can get
we're buying midfielders, and we're buying more players, and people saying, "Oh, it's only the only reason why you got Champions League football was because we were playing once every week." Like I said, I'm expecting Chelsea to finish third in the season. We're buying more players. It's the first season, and all I'm hearing, is you're doing this whole fear-mongering, acting like the season's done, bro. It's crazy.
This cooking has cooked your brain. A man said,
let me just ask
cooking, bro. You're just chatting out of your ass saying the Labour shit, How many Brighton games have you watched? Okay. How many Brighton games have you watched of the Labour?
One of my friends are Brighton fan.
Okay, I don't care about your friends, I don't care about your.
I don't care about your question.
Tell me why,
Stop lashing out. Control your emotions.
Tell me why Belieber is shit.
Control them.
No. Tell me why, Belieber is shit, Baron. Bearing in mind, this is the same Belieber.
If I watched Brighton, I wouldn't be able to watch him because he don't play.
So
he doesn't play.
He didn't play last
season. To watch him. I would love to, but he doesn't play.
How many Brighton games did you watch last season?
All of the ones I watched, he weren't in them.
How many games did you
play?
How many games did you watch?
My boy literally supports Brighton like I was.
So you're basing your opinion on your boy. You can't form an opinion of yourself.
Sentence is finished. I said my boy literally supports Brighton, so I've watched Brighton. I've even been to watch Brighton with my own eyeballs. So the things I'm saying is from a place of emotion, and I understand the cooking.
There's no emotion, by the way. There's no emotion.
The reality here is you've bought Andre Santos, who's someone else's bum. You bought and now you don't like that bum. So now you've gone out to Brighton and said, "Oh, he's not a bum. He's not a bum. Do you have any bums for us on your bench that we could buy so he can come into our lineup and start?" And that's what he's gonna do, bro. You've gone and
Carlos Belieber, first of all,
he played less minutes than Odegaard.
First of all, First of all, you know what I find hilarious? What I find hilarious is you're talking about Belieber. He didn't have the best of seasons last year. The year before that, he was being quoted, around 120 million British pounds. First of all, he was quoted for that amount.
And you can afford that.
Cool. Didn't Tottenham buy Tonali for 100 mil? How did he perform in his first game?
Shit.
How did he perform? He was shit, right? Cool. With Belieber, towards the latter stages of the league last year, he was performing a lot better against the bigger teams, i.e. the Chelsea. He played well against us. He had a really good AFCON too, right? And we bought him for 65 mil, and the year before that, he was quoted around 100 in it. So let's not act like Belieber is shit.
You didn't play what you said.
You know what I find hilarious? United have no physicality. You got physically outworked by Hull. Your midfielder's open. You don't have enough legs. Tielemans can't run. Santos is not good. We buy someone who literally epitomizes the whole thing in Belieber, and now he's shit. It's a lose-lose, and you guys are
You don't hear what
It's
you
a
say.
lose-lose
You don't hear what you say.
because the players aren't good enough.
Everything you guys are mentioning about the lack of midfield we have, Belabor has, and now I'm hearing his shit. You guys are chatting rubbish. You guys are chatting rubbish.
Let me reply to your point. You said that Belabor answered all these questions, but he's a shit person. There's people in League 2 that epitomize that too. They're still shit, and they're not Man United quality or Prem quality.
You've still not
You were linked with Chouameni. You were linked with all these other big midfielders. Chouameni can do that and is good enough. You didn't land that. You didn't land that.
He's at Madrid. He doesn't want United.
Because you're shit. That's why I don't want to come and play. Kobe Mainu. He doesn't want to come and play with Kobe Mainu, bro. He doesn't want to do that. I guess who does want to play with Kobe? Belabor. Because he can't play with anyone at Brighton because he's on the bench. Andre Santos wants to do that because he can't play with Caicedo because he can't get on the pitch. What you've done is you've gone on a bunch of man.
Wait, Hassan, move on to the next one, innit, bro? Because this is just move on to the next one. Move on to the next one, bro. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one.
Let me bro. Oh my God. I've gone from Brighton bench to Man United. He's stuck here. It's the lottery.
Well, I want upgrade. Well, a bench player for Brighton this time. That's the level. That's what no one's disrespecting you. We're giving you a reality check. But you know the thing is because your manager is not an attraction. Your football club is not an attraction anymore. So you don't knock on big doors and attract big players.
Look at this. This is talking, yeah? Put it on big screen.
That was old. That's old.
That's old.
That's 3 years ago.
The date on that.
3 years ago.
That's a year
3
ago.
years ago. It was last year. It was 2025. You donut.
Okay, then he was crap. Then he's crap now. Right. Listen. He's crap now. Listen.
Look at this.
2026 is crap. 2026 is craps. 2026 is crap. You can still be a good player. And then you listen.
Hamza, you continuously embarrass yourself.
Sam.
Baleno would be an excellent fit for Manchester City. Absolutely brilliant on and off the ball, and he tacked Pep Guardiola 2025. Wow.
Thank God. So Man United followed Hamza Street and they signed him. Well done. Congratulations.
Finally.
No, one second. Finally, they can sleep happy because Hamza told them this play. Listen, the thing is, I'll tell you about Man United. Man United, the thing is, they don't have this attraction. You heard what Louis van Gaal said. Players often they go there. It was supposed to be Mason Mount. They're going to resurrect Mason Mount's career. Yes or no? 80 million. What happened to Mason Mount?
Resurrect Mount's career.
Oh, look at players that's happened. Look what happened to what's the name. Many players have gone to the Sancho left them on one thing. Anthony left them on thing. Maguire is shit. This guy, the guy that Real Madrid were linked with, he's crap.
Ugarte.
Mazraoui, he's crap. Yeah, Mbeumo was shit. Mbeumo to me is not a top quality player. He's a nobody. And you look at your team. You look at Arsenal's team, for example. A lot of Arsenal players midfielder walking will start for Man United. Odegaard starts.
Every single one. Every single one.
Eze starts. Zubimendi starts. Kumares starts. Declan Rice starts. MLS starts. Yes or no? Merino starts.
Yeah, I agree. Merino, absolutely scintillating last year.
Mikel Merino starts for your football club.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So you look at that there's a big gap between Arsenal 8 players that walks into your team and they start. They literally start for your team, whether you like it or not. So I'm looking at your team. Michael Carrick to me is a fraudster. I've looked at his history. This guy in his first season in Middlesbrough, he took his team to 4th place. Second season, he was supposed to get them promotion, but he finished 8th like a bum. Yeah. In his 3rd season, he got sacked because he got bought by Middlesbrough, finishing 10th. So to me, that's your gaffer. Your gaffer was struggling in the Championship. Don't forget. Your gaffer, your institution is the leader, and the capitano is a guy who was struggling at the Championship, bringing mediocrity players. And then here you're glazing here with the biggest club in England, but you're not behaving like a big club. Your ambition is low. Your players are useless. Your manager's a fraudster. Your football club is done. All you're doing is going to Hamza Streets because you can't finish it above top 4. Is your tweet, you know, at the end of the day, I tell you one thing, be very grateful if you finish top 4, because I know your standard of your football club will be happy to finish top 4. And in the Champions League, you're getting knocked out. We know that. You know winning Champions League, you know that. You're not finishing the semi-final. You're not going quarterfinals. You're bums. You're bums. You'll be lucky to finish top 20, 22, 18th. That's your level. Accept that's your level. Yeah? When I see your football
So
club...
you rate Lampard, yeah? You rate Lampard as a gaffer? So you rate Lampard as a gaffer?
Lampard.
Yeah. You rate Lampard as a
Lampard's
gaffer?
better than Carrick. He's got a better CV than Carrick.
Better
CV than Carrick.
He's better than
He
Carrick.
promoted his team with
Lampard
Coventry.
is the same guy that got sacked by Everton, first of all. Yeah, I think where did he finish? Someone can fact check it. Was
He
he
kept
around?
them up. He kept them up 17th.
Yeah, he was. He got sacked by Everton. He Frank Lampard, I'm pretty sure out of all of the Everton managers, he's the second to last when it comes to win rates. He got like 13%, and in all comps, he got like 27%.
His job was to keep them in the league.
Hold on, he got
and
top
he did.
4 in his first season at Chelsea when he got
he
that
got
transfer.
top 4.
And then they backed him with 200 million, and then they sacked him.
No, they didn't.
Yeah?
He promoted Tammy Abraham. He promoted the little youngsters. He had a transfer ban. He had a transfer ban.
How well did we do with the money?
He had to use Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount. I remember he had youngsters. They literally told him, you're not allowed to spend money.
He kept Everton up.
English players.
I was shit with Everton, bro. Let's not do this.
Chelsea fan. What's the Chelsea fan's name? I forgot. King.
African King.
African King. Did Lampard not come to Chelsea when you had a transfer ban, and he promoted a lot of this Chalobah, Reece James, Mason Mount,
We promoted a lot of youngsters there, but I'm gonna lie, this is not a hill you want to die on about Lampard versus.
Oh, thank you.
Carrick.
It's not a hill you want to die on because they're chatting shit. That's what they're doing.
I mean,
chatting
they're both
shit, bro.
not
He did
great
shit with
managers, to be
everything.
honest with you.
Are you saying Carrick has a better CV than Lampard? Are you really saying that?
guys, let me do the supers and then move
I'm
on
not
topic.
saying that. I'm just saying they're both bad managers. Why are we doing this debate?
Let me
It's not
just
really a
move on
good
to-
debate.
Yeah,
to
because
have.
it's forced, bro. It's forced because they were waiting.
Guys, no shame. Just to Hull City, rather than self-reflect, he talks about finish.
Guys.
Literally.
We've
The hell
cooked
was
Man
that?
United for a whole hour. Let's move on topic. They got 12 guys locked in. We've got 1.3k people in the building. Please, what the hell is that? Please hit the like.
What's that meant to be?
It's Robbie May.
It's Robbie Maino, photoshopped on Don Robbie, right?
Robbie
No,
May.
that's crazy. That is crazy.
Robbie May.
Please hit the like
Robbie
button.
Maino.
Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Close the live chat and hit the like button. Let me do these supers. Big up to Dinishan who says, Ahmed, what is your opinion on Oli McBurney? Very good.
Who's tough with
His team, man.
Ahmed.
Bro, move on to the next super.
I've never seen you this rattled, bro. I've never seen you this rattled.
Wallahi, bro, it's weird, bro. It's just weird, bro. Just weird behavior. It's just weird behavior, bro.
This is what
It's
we
not,
get
it's
for
not even funny, bro. It's just weird behavior, innit? It's weird. It's weird. Man, I just on here just chatting shit, bro. It's just weird. It's just weird.
This is what we get for forcing a 10 in Dom to DM with a lazy Gravenberg. Naoni important gimmick, but 0 minutes. Sign 2 DMs and right back. These guys can't play DM and we play with 2 wing backs. Lol, man. I hear you, son, to be fair. Little foot turning up now. Google it, Hussam. Who's Little foot?
No, wait, what's Littlefoot?
Oh, you're taking the piss. You're calling Hamza Little foot?
Wait.
Hamza, this
No.
ace guy is on to you, you know?
I cooked him because I told him.
You know who's Little foot, Hamza?
No.
He's calling you this.
No.
What, from the land before time?
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
Apart from selecting wrong lineup or not, Carrick got tactically schooled against a side like Hull. You guys have way more problems than weak defense. I did say Carrick.
You know what's even more embarrassing? How many of you
What?
can name the whole manager?
I actually can't.
Kalamancham.
Enough said. Then. Enough said.
Kalamancham.
Isn't he Croatian?
Who knows?
Who?
I don't know, man. He's got some long foreign name.
Wow. Wolfie said Brexit means Brexit. Let me actually check what the hell his name is.
His name
Yakirovic.
is Sergey Jakirovic.
Sergey Yakirovic from Bosnia.
To be fair, a lot of top managers come out of Bosnia, to be fair.
No, they don't. Okay, that's that's the joke. Yeah, that's the joke. That got to be way too late. Past thinking it's FIFA, just play the best players and win. A bunch of soft lads in midfield, Tielemans, Santos, all got dominated. They all need a partner capable of playing DM. That's where Baleba comes in, no?
Haz thinks it's FIFA.
Nah, you can't mention Baleba. Move on to the next.
Maybe Carrick should play a bit more fucking.
Move on to that.
Do you know how stupid some of these viewers are then? That's not what you were saying. Any United team should have been able to win. This is the point.
Oh no. Don't worry, his time is coming.
Can you press this bottle of fraud Hamza for explanation? After the Community Shield game, he said on Spaces, shitty little Arsenal team.
His time is coming, man.
We're gonna talk City next.
We got some shit to talk about. Oh yeah, man.
F Hull versus Man United. Let's talk about UAE threatening UK. No, we're not. This is Al Jazeera Sport, not Al Jazeera.
No one's threatening UK. What's he talking about?
Bruno does headless chicken pressing. That's why is what Ace Holding is saying.
Oh God.
It's better than not pressing.
Ahmed, just do the Hussam game. You can just say the club is bad and the coach is bad, and everybody should know this already. Skip the topic altogether.
You was running that all last year. You were running that all last year.
Yeah, but the reason why
you were, and that shit was working. That was actually pissing me off.
That's like, what I said. My season is bad. I don't have Enzo Maresca. I don't, this guy's never won the league. I don't know.
Hamza, are you winning the league? Big up Ahmed every time.
I don't know. I don't have a manager who's never won the league, so I don't know how is this guys.
You're doing that thing.
Aiden Heaven, or like Aiden Jahannam. Come on, you Gunners. Wow. Wolfie, tell the panel where Nottingham Forest is finishing.
Third.
Who's getting relegated? Is Brentford getting relegated?
Palace, Hull, and Ipswich.
Ipswich, who?
Palace and Hull.
Hold on, clip him. I want to hear. Palace are gonna get relegated.
Yeah.
What? You
Ace Holding.
Relegated?
Ace Holding calling out Hamza. He says he got hips.
Man. Fraud. You're a fraud.
Hamza is calling you out, Ace Holding. He got hips most females would be jealous of.
Hips? Why is he watching my hips?
Man said the hips don't lie.
Why is he watching my hips?
You, boy.
Hamzira. Hull City getting too cocky. Need to remember, it's only United. Wow.
That's true.
I cooked him.
Hussam, can I get a quick play of the rice
video? There you are. I cooked these guys. Then I see them.
Love that video.
Arsenal, your daddy's here. Your daddy has arrived. Your daddy has arrived, and now sit down on the floor, Arsenal Football Club. You Arsenal fans, thank you. Send me all those compilation, all those YouTube compilation you've been doing. Send it to us, Man City fan. Thank you for all the hard work.
Wrong. Chelsea fans wanted to score. Hamza, you can come back now.
Food chain.
Hamza, you will excuse anything as long as your team is entrenched in the oligarchy. If you actually want to get it with proper punishment, you'll find your way to support Stockport City and Bolton.
Stockport County. Shame on you calling Stockport City. County. Shame on you to disrespect Stockport County, their heritage.
Yo, Chelsea fan, how does it feel that Clear Lake is involved in a fraud scam being investigated by the US? More cheating is nothing to you. It's practically institutional from Russian mobsters to US pyramid schemes.
I ain't got no problem with that. That's nothing to do with football. So, listen, as long as we win, whatever happens off the field is nothing to do with me. I don't get paid for that.
Baleba bad. Guy has been injured and his head has been in Manchester for 15 months. No wonder he's played bad. He's a class player.
His only injury was 24-25. That's recorded. He wasn't injured. He just wasn't making the lineup.
Per Hamza rules, I'm a Barca fan now. We won 5-0.
No, Barca's like Man City's brothers. So nothing
they
associated with your football
They
club.
took your wife though, Rodri. It's absolutely okay to be punched up by Hercules, is what Fonzie is saying. Watch when Arsenal draws next. Mr. Velodrome will be getting off his knees for them to cuss him out. Oh, we're going to talk about Arsenal City next, you best believe. Arsenal 2 levels
No,
of...
what's Liverpool?
Yeah.
Why do you talk about Liverpool? You scumbag.
What's there to talk about Liverpool? We drew away.
Yes, we will talk about
Well,
Liverpool.
no, you don't get to.
We're talking about Liverpool. Wallah,
Paz is top of the league. Paz decided he want to talk about Man City.
No.
you can talk about Man City. It's fine.
Now, did Paz decide we're going to open with Man U or what? I don't know.
Liverpool drew. What are we doing here?
No, why for what Liverpool?
Liverpool drew. They're
Liverpool,
luckily
there's a lot
got
of
off points.
No, the Liverpool game was a nothing burger. It was
No,
two-
it doesn't
No,
matter.
no,
It doesn't matter. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this year. I'm not doing this.
There's nothing to talk about.
We don't come to here the show for you to entertain you. We're here to talk the truth.
You know what? I want to talk about Liverpool.
Arsenal 2 levels of midfield also starts for City. I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Predict tomorrow's Chelsea game. Magic boy, bro. Chelsea always beat Fulham anyway. What's new?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. When's the last time Fulham beat Chelsea?
The year they had Potter.
No, they didn't. Even then, Joao
it was
Felix
hard.
scored. They won 1-0.
No, they didn't. They lost to them that year. Maybe away.
I'm 90% sure that Chelsea have beaten Fulham for a long time now.
No, last year
But
they lost.
we will check that some other time. Big up to all of you guys. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so, guys. We got 1.4k people in the building. Guys, I think the title race is a more nicer topic. Why would you want?
No, you involved the title race.
Are you not in the title race?
No, we're not.
What do you mean you're not?
You're involved in the
Liverpool
title
are
race.
in the top 4 race.
You are involved in the title race.
You're
They
involved in the
literally
title race.
beat them.
Involved.
2-1.
Liverpool is involved in the title race.
They
That's what
literally
the
Right now,
beat
fans-
them 2-1
always
last
involved in
season.
the
That's
title
what the
race right now.
fans
You're
were
involved
talking
in the
No,
about.
we're
title
not.
race.
Who said we're in a title race?
We're involved in the title race. Wallahi,
I
we're
think we're
involved.
just in the top 5 race. That's it.
No, until you pull away, you are in the title race. Nottingham Forest are in the title race. Fulham are in the title race. Chelsea are in the
Oh,
title.
that's just-
Everyone is in the title race. What are we doing here? Everybody, until you're not. You just spent 500 M's on all these players. You're in the title race, bro. Well, like, what are you trying to do here? Hold on. what are you trying to do here? What are you playing at, Hassan? Don't stop doing this.
I fully don't believe we're in a title
We're not
race.
letting you get away with what shit? My club shit? My manager is
You
shit.
play this
We're not doing that again this year.
I'm
Don't do that again.
Liverpool. Look at my trophies. Oh, I'm Liverpool Football Club.
You just
I'm
told
Liverpool.
Ahmed that Liverpool are bigger than Man United.
I'm Liverpool. I'm Liverpool. I'm Liverpool. I'm the biggest club
Okay,
in
Paz,
England.
can we talk
They
about
won-
City as well?
Yes.
No, we got to do Liverpool first.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
They talk about being a big club in England.
Okay,
They
Paz,
beat England.
whenever
Wallahi,
you want
they
to switch
beat
the
Crystal
top.
Palace.
Can we
Okay,
can
go
we
ahead,
just start
Ahmed,
with
what do
this?
you
Can
want?
I put
Go ahead,
a
go
little
ahead, Hamza, what do
question
you
to
want
you
say about
guys?
Liverpool?
Me.
Let me put a question to you guys. I'd like to know your thoughts.
Yeah.
We've now seen the first game under the new era after Slot has gone. Can anyone tell me what was different between their performance today and their performance under Slot? I would love to know.
Frimpong running into people. Oh wait, sorry about that. That happened before as well.
What was different is everyone is playing in their correct positions. No one's playing out of position. Everyone was being asked to do things that they're comfortable with. I don't think Areola got out-coached today. I think he tactically set up the team right as well. The players just didn't step up. That's why my match reaction, I cooked all the players.
Okay, so if that's the case, then how could it have been Slot's fault, bro? So the players
Because-
were put in their right position. The
Because Slot
players
didn't
that,
do what I
as
just
Paz mentioned, you spent 500 million pounds on just some of them. Just some of them.
No.
Put them in
Kerkez-
their right positions. How were they not able to beat Newcastle and went behind them twice?
I'll give you an
Criticize your
example.
manager. Criticize him.
There's nothing
I'll
to
give you an example. I'll tell you why he's lying. Gakpo, he had a problem with Gakpo, Hassan. Every day is Gakpo. This Gakpo should not be starting. Gakpo is this. Gakpo is that.
I said we shouldn't sell Gakpo.
No. 1 second. You used to
You
come
don't
for
even
Gakpo.
watch the content, you bum.
One
Why
second,
are you
one
lying?
second. You last year you used to cuss Gakpo. Gakpo should not be
No,
playing
I
for. I
didn't.
hate this guy. Wallahi, I've got so many
That's
clips. on
don't
Gakpo.
say wallahi. Don't say wallahi. I told you.
I swear I've got clips on you. I'll find the clips.
Okay, find the
Let me
clips.
do it. Yeah.
Find
You know how dark it is that
This
you've
guy
got-
was cussing Gakpo. Gakpo is in front of
Unreal.
bro.
I
the
said we
same
shouldn't
guy-
sell
one second,
Gakpo
one
this
second.
summer. You're talking about a
The
different
same
guy.
guy that you cussed.
Damn, you got an echo, man.
The Ariola played the same
Ahmed,
guy.
bro. Here you go.
You see what I'm saying? Words played today.
It's gone.
What did he do today? This is his second season. He cost 125 million. This guy's supposed to be his second season. Words.
No, Verts was shit today. I agree.
No, but how many? This is a question. We're looking at Words. How many shit games do you need to have? Because you had a shocker last season. You're one of the worst signings.
Yeah, but I'm not like you. I don't make excuses. I think Verts was dreadful today.
This season, why are you starting like this?
Yeah, I think Verts was dreadful today. I'm not making any excuses. I just don't think Wolfie's not asking about Verts though. Wolfie's asking about Iraola. I'll give you an example. Frimpong Karkas. Last season they underlapped and they were being asked to do stuff that they're not comfortable with.
Wait, you saying Frimpong played in his correct position today?
Yes, this season they overlapped. They're getting to dangerous. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example using numbers. Frimpong and Karkas today put in 7 crosses, only 1 successful cross. So they're getting into all the. If you watch the game, you will see Karkas Frimpong getting into all the correct positions. Verts right behind Isak. Remember how Slot used to play him left wing last season? This season he's behind Isak. He didn't perform.
He used to play there. He used to play behind Isak. He was playing as a number 10. Last season, no, 100%. The only reason Words was bad.
Verts today did not perform.
He's lying. Words was very weak. He was misplacing passes. He could not hack the Premier League. This was the reason why he struggled.
Yeah, I agree. He was bad today. No problem.
No. Last season, Words could not hack the Premier
League. We're not here to talk about last season.
No, I'm talking about Words this season.
We're talking about Newcastle.
We're talking about Liverpool general. So he's telling me they played the correct. Bro, I saw the last year the same. I saw this year. I'm sorry. When you cost 125 million, wallahi, wallahi, it's a disgrace. Wallahi, it's pathetic.
Yeah, and you have Elliot Anderson.
You should look at yourself in the mirror, you scumbag little crappy player.
Elliot Anderson.
You think you rejected big football club. You're supposed to be the next big thing in German football. When you talk about Germany, wallahi, is the likes of Michael Ballack. Wallahi.
You could have used him.
Michael Ballack.
He deserved this. When he was chatting shit about me, it was funny.
He's a scumbag little shit. Let me tell you. When we talk about Germany, the best talent, Michael Ballack, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Toni Kroos. This guy was supposed to be the guy, wallahi. He was supposed to be the guy that had the key from Germany. You came here, private jet. I'm gonna look at heritage and sign. You're just another Jonjo Shelvey. There's no difference between you and Jonjo Shelvey. It's only you have one has hair, one doesn't have hair. You're struggling to cope in the Premier League because you're just not good enough. You don't have the confidence. You don't have the confidence to be a good player. All these Liverpool fans, Hamza's dancing. Bro, I'm so glad I didn't get him. Wallahi, today, I had Turkey. He didn't take 10 minutes, change my game.
Damn. I hope that wasn't your mom's bow.
Keep clipping me for this kind of stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, I look at Words. 1 second. I look at Words, and I look at Isaac. Both of them cost more than 250 million pounds. That's a lot of money. There has to be accountability when you stand on the pitch against Newcastle. And look at the Newcastle's team today. Let me tell you the defense of Newcastle. Botman, Lewis Hall, Dedic, Botman, Honiek. Who's this keeper I've never heard of? Lewis Miley, Stoyer in midfield. Bro, they've lost their whole midfield. You should walk all over them. If you're a great player that they spend 250, what a shameful, pathetic player you are. This season, no one's leaving Words alone. I swear to God. Today's performance, he had to be subbed again. How many games is being subbed off? I'm sorry, you can't just say he had a shit game. He's having multiple shit games. This is second season, and I'm sorry, people look at this and say, if I spend money for gold and that cost me money, I should be able to get the same amount of money back. Isaac today, what did he do today?
Terrible, man. He was shocking.
Wallahi, Isaac, they spent 150 million euros for this guy. What did he do?
Nothing. He did nothing.
What did he do?
He blazed one shot over the bar.
How can Wissa have a better game than you? Wissa.
Isaac didn't get any service from the fullbacks were the problem for me. I think they were the worst thing.
If someone tells
about
Hassan he
Liverpool.
can't quit his own show, or someone tell him he can't
Yeah,
quit his own
I
show.
can't
You see me run him out of the show. You
That's
see
not how
that?
this works.
He's actually rage quit. Yeah.
That's not how this works.
Frimpong and Kirkes for me, they're not good enough. Both the ends of the floor, like defensively, offensively. I think Liverpool got away with one to get a point out of the game against Newcastle. I think the other issue is that he said that the team selection was correct. Rio isn't a right winger. He's better on the left, and he got done up by Lewis Hall for all the game because he's not a right winger. That's a problem for me. If you're not gonna play Rio in his right position, don't play him, because is basically like playing 10 men with Rio on that right side, and the fullbacks. They were absolutely terrible. Like, those two are the biggest issues of Liverpool, Kirkes and Frimpong. Now, he said that Frimpong's playing his right position. He's a right wing back, parading as a right back, and he can't even do the offensive stuff correctly. He did not help Rio at all. Man, talk about overlapping. He wasn't there for Rio. Like, when Rio was getting duns up, he wasn't helping him out. And then on the other side, Kirkes, he couldn't cross to save his life. How you expect Isaac to score if Kirkes is whiffing cross after cross after cross? It's a problem. So Isaac is a striker that needs service. If there's no service from your 10 or your 2 fullbacks, which are your width players, you need service.
I watched Isaac rip 100 people at Newcastle. He's not a team.
Exactly.
He's a striker that can create for himself. But it's just
but after the injury and stuff, I feel like
he's not interested, man.
Yeah.
I feel
Can
like
we also talk about how he bottled the pen against his old club?
Why didn't he take the pen?
He should have taken it.
Talk about that. No chest.
Yeah, he should have taken it.
No bottle. You're supposed to
You
take
pay
the pen.
120 million for a player who's too scared to take a pen against his former club. Like, are you
Right.
serious?
But guys earning 350 a week, 350,000 a week. He costs 150 million euros.
How many goals did he score in the league?
Oh, he scored, I think, 2-3 goals last season.
2-3 goals. My God.
What
That's a
kind?
great return.
60 million a goal.
Sounds. It's giving Madueke numbers.
Boy.
So the
He's
centre back
27 years old.
last season, Kanate scored more than Isak did. So what we're saying.
Well, he's got a 6-year contract. He signed 350,000 a week. Bro, he looks Andy Carroll. He's the definition of Andy Carroll. When they bought Andy Carroll from Newcastle, they thought they had a nice player. They've turned this guy into Andy Carroll. He's nothing, bro. He does.
Who's Andy Carroll, you fraud?
Isaac. You've come back, yeah?
Yeah.
You ran away from the show and you came back.
No, the internet lagged out. If I ran away,
the internet, as you say,
I can just end the stream, buddy.
Internet lagged out.
Can I just
The
say
same guy
also,
that said
can we
you'll
talk
be
about
there
their
in 30
midfield?
minutes and you're there an hour later. So shut
Wait,
up.
can we talk about their midfield? Because their midfield is beyond not balanced. If you look at Gravenberch, man, what was he doing for both?
He was supposed to be the best midfielder in England.
Why he goes through, does a nice run. He could have
By the way,
just
this is
shot.
all Hamza deflections from Man City.
He could have just shot. No, this is him trying to deflect away. What does he do? He passes it straight
There's
to
an
the
hour
Newcastle
21.
player.
How long
They
you
go
want
and
to
score.
take? You want to stay another 2 hours?
I just want to know why.
You're saying.
Okay, you answer one question for me, Hassan. Why is it that Isaac and Madueke had the same GA in the Prem last year? Break that one down for me.
Last season, because Isak got injured anyway.
Same minutes. They played the same minutes. So what now?
Yeah, but Isak had a bad manager. He was Arne Slot. Nah.
Yeah, but Madueke's got bad ability.
Yeah, but Madueke
Oh man,
had,
come on, this is
as
the dumb
Arteta
conversation.
and
That's
as
all
well
I like
as-
you.
Can you just break down to me why your $150
That's funny.
million striker had the same GA as Madueke? Just break that
Why are
down.
you
Someone
using
called him.
dollars? You're British. Why are you using dollars?
I'm in America right now.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You don't know.
Well, no one said there's American people.
If you were in
on this
America,
stuff.
there would be sunlight behind you.
Okay, well I'm in Europe, so euros, 150 million euros.
Someone called
Why
him.
are you using euros?
Wait, no.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Hussam,
yeah.
I want to ask you something about you.
Someone
said that
called it
your players are playing in the right position.
Hamza, I want you to know
Someone
something.
called him
All
Alexander
five of us
Isak.
on stream,
When some
all
of the
five
guy
of us
called
were
him
watching
Alexander
the Hamza
Isak.
watch along where you were crying. You called out Maresca and you sat there like a bitch when you were losing. I'm not going to come on Ahwa if we lose.
Stop.
You see how we do and I'm here? I'm a
You're not
man.
doing this.
You
You're
can
not
never
doing
be
this.
like this.
You're not
You can
doing
never be like this in your
Remontada.
life.
Who won?
Talking
See how
about
Wolfie's here after a loss? Ahmed's here after a loss. If you lost today,
Isaac.
you'd be like,
Well done.
my
Put the names.
mental
I want the
health.
names.
I can't
Hamza,
come on
don't
Ahwa,
respond.
you
Hamza, do not
guys.
respond. He's trying to
I
deflect.
lost 3-0.
This is what
Can you-
always
can you-
does.
can you
When
just
you press
explain
on
the Isak
Liverpool,
thing to
he
me?
turns to Man City. We're not
No,
doing
no,
this.
no. The more
I want
important
to
thing is
know
I
when
want to
are
know
you going to
about.
start calling out Isak as a waste of money, as a flop?
I'm not calling out Isak because
Why?
right now.
Why? You're scared to.
I'm gonna answer the question. If you all just shut the hell up, I can answer.
Done.
So today, I called out Wirtz because Wirtz got the ball in the positions where he was supposed to impact the game and he didn't impact it. I'm not afraid of calling out my expensive signings. I've done
Yes,
this
you
one.
are. Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not. No, I'm
Why
not.
didn't you call out the fact that Isak didn't take the penalty?
Stop.
Coward.
Wirtz.
Coward.
Wirtz.
Coward. Wallahi, he's a coward.
Wirtz.
Wallahi,
Wirtz.
he's a coward.
No.
He's a
Whoa.
coward. He's the definition of a
I
coward.
was like, you guys know
He's a
Samsai
coward.
has a
This is the
perfect-
only chance.
You guys
in
know
Newcastle.
Samsai has a perfect record in penalties.
No,
Watch
but
this.
he was in Newcastle.
Coward!
Don't try that. He's missed
He's a
two.
coward.
Hit the
Nice
crossbar.
Absolute
You're a
coward.
liar. You're a liar.
Yeah, he hit the
Coward.
crossbar once, but it's like
You said you had a
25
perfect
Perfect
record.
record then, isn't it? He's missed two.
That's
Don't
always
try
working.
that. He's missed
Babasai
two.
is the best
Liar.
penalty taker of the club.
Lies.
Laz,
He's
do you know
missed
what's
two.
the worst thing? He walked away from the penalty. I swear to God, he walked away far.
He walked
I thought
away.
you're a coward.
He hid, man.
He's
He
a
hid.
coward.
Why didn't you call that out? If
Newcastle
you
fans
think
got to
you
him.
had to call it out, why your expensive players? Why didn't you call out your guy who's meant to be the man who you broke the transfer record on? If anything, it gives them a nice, easy start this season. Here's a free goal, Isak. Just take the ball and push it past the keeper.
Confidence.
He hides. He
He's
hides
hiding.
behind
He's
something
hiding. I
like
told you
that,
he's a
man.
coward.
It's
I
all
don't
that,
care.
bro.
I don't care if Isak takes the penalty or not. It's just about us scoring.
Yes, you
the penalty.
do, because it shows who's got bottle and who hasn't. He hasn't. He's a rat. The Newcastle fans are right. He's a rat.
Absolutely. He's a coward. I don't like players who are cowards like
By the way, his
that. I
decision
really
was
hate
proven right
cowards.
because Newcastle are stripped naked now.
Yeah, bro, you couldn't beat them,
Did
you
you beat
lose.
them? Did you beat them?
What are you-
Strip
what are
naked
you-
in Newcastle?
Lose
Yeah?
Smiley. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Us, we
You
are on a
pathetic
rebuild.
guy. You pathetic Liverpool. I'm Liverpool. Lose some
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Dog.
We need to bring attention to what he just said. Hold on. We need to bring attention to what he just said because we can't let these comments go. He just said Newcastle are stripped naked. So why are you drawing of them?
Thank you.
Why are you drawing with a stripped butt naked Newcastle? Break that one down to me.
Listen,
Why
Liverpool
are
are
you
in a
drawing?
rebuild. Liverpool
Forget
are
that.
in a rebuild. We're rebuilding.
So what are they doing?
What?
They're also rebuilding.
No, we're rebuilding. You scumbag.
That's not an
Listen,
excuse.
we're
though.
rebuilding
No,
clubs, bro.
can we talk about your fullbacks though? How bad they are, like in both sides.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do, and then these guys keep saying Isak.
Me
Isak.
no, because
Also,
me,
you
I
also-
think they're I
So
think
you
Isaac
said, also, you
and
said
Wirtz
that
are
your
the
players
guys.
were in the right positions. Rio isn't a right winger. Rio isn't a right winger. He shouldn't be playing there.
Yeah, but that we literally don't have a right winger, so that's the only one. 10 players were all played in the correct
Would you say you're
position.
stripped naked, Hassan?
No. Because I still think we'll get top 5 anyway.
Wait, then why aren't you buying some right wingers?
Because they're stripped naked.
I want us to, but the club isn't. What can I do?
You're linked with all left-sided players, I swear, like Barcola and that. What about Minte?
Yeah, I think we are going to get Barcola, by the way.
Are you getting Minte? He's from
I
EastEnders.
hope we don't get Minte. I think Minte is shit.
Why, man? He was Phil Mitchell's right-hand man, bro. You
I
should be
don't
getting
care.
Minte. Minte.
I don't care. Minte is shit, brother.
But you know the thing is.
Anyway, guys,
I
we know Liverpool are in a rebuild anyway.
I was gonna
We haven't even started.
No.
I want to talk about this midfielder Gravenberch, who you lot told us was the best CDM ever. Yet he like if you look at their first goal,
And Jeremy
your whole
Jacquet.
midfield is in front of the ball.
cold.
Where's your
I'm gonna get a
midfield
jacket.
awareness of positional play? When Gravenberch does that stinker of a pass and cross, you got Slobosai.
Hamza, don't run away, Hamza. You heard City and you ran away. You
You've
fraud.
left your defense exposed. You've left your defense exposed. And then Elanga absolutely cooks Kirkes on pace. He says to him, have a 10-yard head start, bro. Go on, have your 10 yards. And he cooks him for pace. And then your keeper, this world-class keeper, Allison, hugs the post and says to Elanga, who hasn't scored a Premier League goal for Newcastle now in a year's time, he says to him, just aim at the far corner. I'll leave it empty for you. This whole team is a joke. And it starts with your midfield. Your midfield's organization is terrible. How can you allow that? They just overcommit? It's like watching under sevens play football. When I've coached through the years, under sevens, what do? They all run forward. There's no awareness of, oh, okay, this guy's gone, let me cover his position, or like that. I thought Iriola's meant to be this master tactician, man. Where's that organization of your midfield?
Hold on. I'm gonna back Liverpool here, because I was told Gravenberch was the best DM in the world. Correct. That's what I was told. So Wolfie can't be right. So I'm gonna call you out on your lie here. Because I was also told that Iraola is the best positional manager as well. So you can't be talking about all these players running in the same direction, bunched up together. So you have to be wrong there again.
On both goals, bro. On both goals that happens.
You're talking to the wrong guy. I don't even rate Gravenberch.
What about Szoboszlai?
I think he's okay. I think he's a good player.
I think he's okay. Is he good? Is he Liverpool standard?
No, I like Szoboszlai. I just don't like Gravenberch anyway. I think that obviously, Wolfie is unaware of who I am. I'm Gravenberch's biggest op in the Liverpool fan base. I dislike him so much. I think he can't play football. I think he's not good technically. I don't think he's a good passer. I think he's good on the ball. Today, both times he lost the ball in the final third and we conceded twice.
Who would you have played? Who would you have played?
The best
technical midfielder. In terms of what you have.
The best technical midfielder at Liverpool is Alexis McAllister. I stick by that.
So you would have played him and Szoboszlai?
Yes.
And then works in the 10?
Yes.
Do you not feel like Curtis Jones should have got a better run in the midfield, a better chance?
I think Curtis Jones should have stayed. I would have kept Curtis Jones.
Are these midfielders that good to keep him from getting a run of games in midfield?
No, they're not. That's why I personally would have kept Curtis Jones. Once again, you guys are preaching to the choir. I'm asking. No, I'm a Curtis Jones guy. I like Curtis Jones. I was upset when we sold them. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't happy with that at all. I wasn't happy with that decision at all. Hamza, you are a loser, Hamza. Hamza, you're a fraud. I was about to say your government name now, Hamza. Did you just break another bowl?
That sounded like Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. The entrance music of that.
I wonder if that was the auntie that he called.
Oh, the one in Africa.
Wow, Paz. You really are a
petty in North London. That one.
Petty bastard, bro. Man said, is that the auntie that you called from 100 episodes ago? You petty bum, bro. Look at this petty bum, bro. He's still not over that auntie call, bro.
I'm not. Until she comes on the stream and talks to me, I'm not over it. No, bro.
I'm tears.
I wonder if that's the auntie he called. This is crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's mind games right there. That's actually mind games.
Yeah.
Hamza, how do you just leave the laptop open in your family house?
Rookie. That is going to be my new intro for my stream, though. I'm letting my know.
Does Isak not take pens? Why did he run away from the pen at the end?
Thanks.
Isak didn't want the smoke.
Coward.
I think Szoboszlai is just our penalty taker, guys. I don't think it's that deep.
Really? Wait, Paz. When Salah was there, did Szoboszlai take him ahead of Salah?
No, but you have to respect Salah, innit?
Oh, but you don't have to respect Isak. Is that what you're saying? You don't have to respect Isak.
Salah was like our Henry. He has to take the penalties.
Don't do that.
So don't say that. Don't say Szoboszlai was your penalty taker then, because when did Salah leave?
Yeah, but like Robert Pires was a great penalty taker. If Henry didn't play, Pires took it.
Oh my god! Just saw the last super chat.
Heritage Butterfingers runs in the family.
Damn. I hope that wasn't your mom's bow.
Oh my days.
Oh God. Since the Premier League started, we're gonna see more than 25 GA from Verts this season in the league. I'd even say more than 30 just league games. Mats Hummels. Yeah, but listen, Mats Hummels, no one watches Sky Germany. You know? No one cares what he has to say. You get me? Just allow it. We all know that Verts is not getting 30 GA in the league. We all know this.
For that price,
he should be getting 40.
For that price.
By the way, are any of you guys going live after?
I'm going live after.
Oh, can you send the link in the private chat?
Fucking hell.
Thanks, mate.
After
Please. Because I'm gonna wrap up in 4 supers, so please just send it to me. You know where the hell Hamza is, bro.
Shout out Hamza for getting away.
Hamza, bro. I'm so done with this Hamza guy. Man is funny. Like, the thing is as well, like, I didn't even know what to say. I was shocked. I had this shock for 5 seconds.
You're so shocked.
Yeah, I was like, why? What's going on? Because I didn't even realize on his right was a door, by the way. Like, okay, no one's there now. You can't even tell it's a door. You can't even tell it's a door. Hamza says we are here to talk about the truth. Well, let's talk about how your club is just a criminal organization who claims to have heritage, but it's just a bunch of plastic fans. What do you mean it's a bunch of plastic fans, bro? Respect Hamza, bro. What are you talking about?
Hamza's run down a lot of man. Hamza's run down a lot of man in the name of Man City. He got down Keown. He chased down Martin Keown. He's done a lot for Manchester City.
I can't believe he fully went to Martin Keown and told him you're a bottle job to his face. This guy is not normal, I swear.
If he put the camera down, I think Keown would have beat him up.
Shall we play the video for banter?
Martin Keown here. Be honest. What's the chances you think you're going to win? 100%.
I think I'm really confident. Yeah.
You're confident?
I'm very
against
confident.
the Man City
You
side.
seem arrogant.
No.
You're a Man City fan who's won it too many times.
I was there.
You remind me of the Arsenal fans when we were winning everything for years.
No, never.
You should, yes.
Never.
Be humble.
You know what?
Be humble.
I remember you bottling the league against Leeds.
No. We didn't.
The Hasselbank. Remember the Hasselbank?
Hamza, can you come back?
You're a great defender.
We lost by a point. We only conceded 17 goals.
How many times did you bottle the league?
You
bottled the league twice.
We didn't have enough front players. Ian Wright left the club.
But you've never
and now
done
got
back-to-back.
injured.
You've never done
We had
back-to-back.
one striker. How many strikers you got now?
Okay, how come you've never won the Champions League?
That we've been unlucky.
Come on, Martin. What about the Europa League? What about the Europa League? You lost against Galatasaray.
We have no DMs. Our people's delusion think we can compete. We play 2 wing backs with 0 DMs. Just skip Liverpool topic this year if no DM by.
Nah, we're not doing that.
You know, you said something earlier on. I think all this Naomi talk for him to get 0 minutes is disgraceful. From
how do you not just have no hope like this? Start, man.
Nah, you see how they all switch off, man. This is not a fan base that should be respected.
Knows Araujo and Mente, and you're talking about hope. Hope my ass. Why is Hamzero talking? My guy has 0 ball IQ, especially since City got lucky. Also, Paz, you're a G.
Facts.
Get to you, Joseph.
Pick up Joseph.
Constantino. I'm assuming you're Greek, no? That's a Greek name.
It looks. It could be.
Well, he could be called Joseph.
I think you're Greek. Also, tell Araola to get better garms. Hashtag 2 sizes too tight. What's garms mean?
Clothes. Garments.
Clothes.
Ace, you're American. Why are you doing this? Garms, bro. Just say clothing or whatever the hell American use, bro. This guy just... That had to be scripted. Wallahi, it's not scripted. Wallahi, it's not...
If we tried to script Hamza, he would go off script.
I couldn't have scripted Hamza's auntie walking in the stream and then also breaking a ball. I cannot. It's impossible to... Even Vince McMahon wouldn't have scripted this. Am I lying? Am I lying? Even Vince himself wouldn't have scripted this, bro. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Stop bullying Hambunio. Rosario glow stick head. Wow. Listen, guys, we don't even have to talk about Man City. I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm done. Remember, tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time, inshallah, we got LFC Avengers. We're gonna talk about the Liverpool game a bit more in depth. Love you all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All the links are in the description. That's where you can go subscribe to all my brothers on the panel. I'm going to take you guys over to Paz the Creator. He's going to be live now, Paz After Dark. He goes mad in Paz After Dark. Can't even lie to you. Go over there and check it out. All his ops are in hell. That's the title of the stream. Love you all and peace out, people.
They are in hell.